And when you see males and females working out their relationships in real life, it works out a similar way. And the fact that the male has lots of ideas that he comes up with, and he shares them with his female companion, and he sends her lots of things that he dreams up, and she rejects most of them, just like the female rejects most of the sperm that are sent out. But when the male finally comes up with something the female accepts, then the magical power of creation begins to take place, and this is one of the key elements of using the male-female relationship to achieve success, is for the male to realize that once the female has been impregnated with an idea, if she then supports him and believes in him, that idea will begin to materialize. Just as an example, for instance, the male may send out ideas about going to a football game or going to do a bunch of stuff, going bowling, doing a bunch of stuff he wants to do, and she rejects it entirely, and then he may say, just throw offhand, maybe we ought to go to Hawaii sometime. Well, let's suppose this idea strikes the female good. She wants to go to Hawaii. Well, next week the male's forgot all about it, but not the female, because the seed of going to Hawaii has been planted. And then she may say something like, honey, have you done more thinking about that trip to Hawaii? How are we going to pay for it? And he may say, what trip? He may even forget that he said it. But she hasn't, because the seed has now been planted. And if the seed has been planted, well, they're going to wind up going to Hawaii. And it will materialize. So the wise male, what he will do is he'll try to assess something that he wants to accomplish as a team with his female companion, and then plant the seed in her in a way that is acceptable for her. Find what she will accept and what she won't, and find a seed that you can plant in her that will be acceptable for her. And then you can almost bank on the fact that it will become a reality. And oftentimes it's just like the creation of a baby is almost magical. It's a miraculous thing that we couldn't do. You and I couldn't go grab a bunch of hair and skin and bones and create a baby. But all the male has to do to create the magical baby is to plant the seed in the female. And the same thing, even if he wants to make $1 million, get a new house, a new car, or whatever, if he can plant the seed in the female and have the female accept it, she has to accept it. But if she accepts it, then the magical work of creation can begin, and you can accomplish anything you want through that magical power of male-female interplay, which can create almost, well, virtually anything the mind of man or woman can conceive. Okay, that's a couple things in a nutshell, and perhaps we'll talk to you later.